Hey, how's it going? I'm Dom. This past summer, I found this haunted device in the woods when I was filming a video.
Shit. What? Yo.
Someone just left a DS out here, man. Ever since then, things have been really weird in my life. It turns out that this thing is a Painforce Dream Shard, an interdimensional magical device that has split my consciousness into two separate parts. I'm still trying to figure out what else this thing can do. Welcome to Dom's Sketchcast.
So you're a necromancer who doesn't like to summon dead people.
No, I'm a necromancer, but I don't summon the dead in that traditional do my bidding sort of way. I just connect with the dead, and then we have conversations, just like you would with a living person, and then I try to offer them something to help me instead of just using them.
So you're like a lawyer.
No, but what would that be called? Like a necro-legal? Necro-attorney?
My cousin is a lawyer in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. What do we have here? All right. We have a request from Seth, a drawing request. Seth says, look, zoom in on this guy's face. Only a cruel, tortured soul could make the request that this guy made. Only a fucked up, twisted mind would have the audacity to request that I draw Michael Gira from Swans.
Yo, Swans is mad creepy, man. I don't like that shit. It creeps me out.
Seth knows that I've only listened to the Seer one time and it scared the fuck out of me. Seth probably also knows that I'm tempting fate by even going back to listening to the work of Swans to do this drawing request. But I'm already a level 3 necromancer, right? So I can handle myself in a fight if I need to. I shouldn't be scared. I'm familiar with creepy shit, right? So I'm good. Let's draw Michael Gira, and here are some instructions for you all if you're going to draw along. All of this is in the show notes if you want to get more details, including paper and pencil instructions if you are poor and don't have a computer or a graphics tablet.
That sounds fun.
So for the background of this, we're going to use the cover of the Seer, not the part with the dog's asshole, but the part with his face. Pay attention to the dark, textured paint strokes. This is what you're going to try to accomplish for the background, and that's what you want to replicate to make the canvas background layer. So first do that, and then make sure to keep it on a separate layer. On the next layer, you're going to be drawing Michael Gira. I recommend working from a reference image. Now you can do this black and white, or you can do this with color. I recommend keeping this to around 15 minutes. Don't go beyond that unless you want to be an overachiever. So start a new layer and draw Michael Gira. Just keep his head centered and focus on going from general to specific. So you want to do the general shape of his face, then the eyes, then the nose and the mouth. Don't get caught up in details to start out with. For extra credit, listen to the Seer while you're drawing this.
Hey, what the fuck is that, man?
That is a Valet the Summoning card submitted by a spirit from patreon.com/valet. I have to do what it says or I'm going to lose 1 HP.
I guess you better do it then. You don't have much HP.
Yeah, I'm going to do that while this little announcement plays. What's up, what's up, what's up? I got very exciting news for you. Hope you're doing well, first of all. Want to let you know that 2 bomb-ass prints are now available in my store. domrapper.com/prints. One brand new print that just dropped is the portrait I did of jpegmafia. Portrait of jpegmafia. You think you know me? I'm getting a lot of good praise for this. This thing is getting a lot of love. I really appreciate it from you all. Great comments, great support for this. People are already buying it. You're already checking it out. I love it. It's very nice and kind of you guys. This is a drawing I made that's pretty intense and heavy, very reminiscent of Peggy's music. You think you know me? It's on 14 by 14 inch high quality matte paper. It's going to look really, really great on your wall. This is coming out just in time to live with this new album that's dropping called All My Heroes Are Cornballs. So please make sure to cop this right now. Check it out. Also, the second print, the second bomb-ass print that's on my bomb-ass site is the portrait of Quasimodo and Freddie Gibbs. The much beloved portrait of Quasimodo and Freddie Gibbs is back in all its glory from the Bandana album, all right? This is the second printing, so it's got a different signature in the left corner than the first one, which makes it extra special. This is definitely some of my best work, and I'm happy to say that it's back and available for you to get right now on my site. Just head over to domrapper.com/prints, DOMRAB as in boy, RUN.com/prints. Prints, Prints, to check this stuff out right now. Hang these up on your wall. Your friends are going to come over and be like,
God damn, bruh. What's that? What's that you got on your wall? That shit nice.
you're going to be like, yo, I copped these on domrabber.com, man. What you know about that?
But, oh shit, man, this shit fire.
Your friends are going to reach out to touch you. You slap them on that. You slap them on the hand, all right? When your friends are like,
Hey, yo, you mind if I borrow?
no. Okay, you tell them to cop their own. Okay? Make your living space prettier, all right? Impress your friends. Most importantly, though, thank you for supporting good art. Thank you for supporting me and making it possible for me to do more of what I do for you. Hang some cool shit up on your wall, and you think you know me. Thanks, y'all.
Ooh, it's just really laggy. Really laggy here. You know, really, I can just flood this thing like that, and just, we're gonna get the most fucked up brush that we can get, which is probably gonna be something like this. And that's fine. Truthfully, I don't even care if you guys just copy paste the background, because I am prone to do things like that. One issue is that it is in public domain, or it's not in public domain yet. So you want to be real careful with doing stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on the background. So we're gonna do that. We're not gonna have enough time to go super painterly with his face, but you know, there are some tricks you can use. This is my second layer. There are some tricks you can use to sort of simulate that sometimes, which I may or may not be able to pull off here. By the way, this music, Swans, is really creepy as fuck. And while I was listening to it, I listened to it last night in preparation for this, and I listened to it this morning. I was in this kind of like creepy trance listening to this shit, cause this morning, tired as fuck, like 6 a.m., just put this shit on, and it was a song that came up from the Seer, long ass, meandering, creepy album. You gotta be a tortured spirit to listen to this shit. What the hell's wrong with you, Seth? You know, we got a decent background here. We got enough, cause I wanna spend the rest of this time on Michael Gira's face. Michael Gira's face. My computer crashed, so I am no longer gonna use that texture. Fuck it, is what I say. I don't have that time to spend anymore, so I'm just gonna go right to the likeness. So what I like to do when I work on someone's likeness is I just pick out the prominent things about them. With Michael Gira, I think the mouth. It's like that line of his mouth, nostrils and eyes. He has big nostrils. His eyes are kind of beady, but big at the same time. Like there's not a lot of whites to his eyes, but he's got really, it's like a piercing look, and I think it comes from the brow. I think it's from the brow and from his yeah, it's got, I don't know what that is. Jesus Christ. Looking at these reference images, it's like, you like swans? I don't know what Gira sounds like. I also gotta say, Alexa, stop. I also gotta say Seer is the only Swans album I've listened to. I'm already 8 minutes in. Jesus fucking Christ. I wanna do like a ghost hat on him. I wanna do like a hat that he might have taken from a skeleton, or like maybe Swans played in hell at some point. Okay, and then a skeleton fan threw it at him. So now we have a little bit of a basis. Look at that Seer album cover again. Oh my God, it's gonna be so hard to pull this off. Okay, so we have impressionistic brushstrokes. That's gonna be the only thing that I have going for me, is like, I'm gonna go for very impressionist with the brushstrokes, and then try to paint right back on top of that thing. All right, we're just gonna get a very base. We're just gonna get a good base for this. It will be dark. Oh boy. I'm nervous now. So he's not fuzzy, which means we can't really take advantage of the full impressionistic brushstroke thing. But that's fine, we can get somewhere with this. We're just playing around. We're having the fun. His mouth is really like a line. He's got one of these. Huh, this is not too bad. It's funny when you surprise yourself, like, oh, okay, well, I think I got something. This might be, I think this is Gira enough. Gira enough. Okay, we got the Valley of the Summoning card. Now, I may only use... God, this is a tough one. Because I can only use lightly hold on to this stylus. Lightly, the card said. With only 2 points of contact instead of 3. Which is... I don't know what the fuck. So let's try it for 2 minutes. Good God. What I got myself into. I've never done such a thing, but I think I can properly excavate. I've planned for this, in a sense, because the undertone is enough to sort of allow me to describe and sort of in a backwards way add to the piece while I'm actually subtracting. I know it looks like I'm adding things to this piece, but I am actually not. All right, let's try this. Give him a little definition to his nose. And we're just lightly kissing the page. You might be, he's not all glum. I think I can add a little corner of his mouth. Oh, philtrum. That's right. That was the other thing about Gira. Is his philtrum. That's the other defining thing to me about him. I think he needs one of these things. I don't know what the fuck you call it. Goes from his nose to his mouth. He has a very strong jaw. And a strong brow. Kind of a strong everything. He's kind of an easy likeness to get, now I think about it. So I lucked out with this one. And I think we're just about done. Now I finished that card. I'm gonna add a little hat to this nice fella. Gonna add a hat. Whoops. I just want to do a little simple outline of a hat because he seems to like hats. Your boy likes hats, so we're gonna give him a hat. That's it. We're good. We did it.
All right, and we're finished.
Yo, it's a pretty cool drawing. You did it in not that much time.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, Tyreek, pull up some of the old drawings from last week submitted to us to ask@domrabron.com. Okay, so we got this image from Solar Broccoli, who followed along with the JPEG Mafia how to draw last week, and he mentioned going past the retinal, and he was trying to sort of go beyond just making a physical traditional illustration representation of JPEG Mafia. I think he was definitely successful here. I'm seeing a lot of collage elements, some text here, which is cool. I think the flipping is very smart, duplicating him the 4 times. I don't know what this shit is right here, the green and purple thing right here, but I like that you included it. It's good for us to not know what's going on here. Centered image, very cool. I don't know where these geese are going, why there are geese here. You use some kind of the I believe that's a pixel blur filter in the back. Try and saturate that a little more next time. You might get some more mileage out of that. I love this mountain here too. All my heroes are cornballs. So you went directly with a cover illustration. Very good job, Solar Broccoli. We're going to be sending you a gift. Tyreek, make sure he gets that gift. Thank you very much for submitting, Solar Broccoli.
That is all we have for today. Thank you, Seth, for submitting that request for me to draw Michael Gira and have me listening to a bunch of creepy-ass music from Swans once again. Thank you to Solar Broccoli for submitting from last week's drawing too. It's always cool to see you all engaging. We're going to be sending you a little gift in the mail. If you did follow along and want to submit your work or don't want to submit your work, I'm going to give you a little restriction. You're going to have 4 days to complete this. 4 days from when this goes live is the amount of time you're going to have to complete this thing, or you're not going to have the chance to be featured in the next episode. That's your time limit, is 4 days, which is a pretty ample amount of time considering this should only take you like 15 minutes to do. If you do want a chance for it to be featured on next week's episode, submit your drawing to ask@domrabron.com. I don't care if it's on paper, on digital, crayon, whatever it is that you drew it to or with, just submit it to ask@domrabron.com for a chance for it to be on next week's episode. Now, if you have a suggestion for who you want me to draw next week, post in the comments below. Please don't forget to check out domrabron.com/shop and check out for what I have for sale. If you like this shirt that I'm wearing, this blue Cerberus shirt, it's very cool. It's for sale on there. Also a bunch of prints. It's a really cool way for you to support me and get something in return. Put something cool up on your wall to buy a print. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.